Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. The bliss of growth, the glory of action, and the splendor of beauty. For yesterday was but a dream, and tomorrow only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. And such is the salutation to dawn. That wonderful poem was written by the great Indian poet Kalidasa back in the 5th century. I recite that poem every morning in the backyard so I don't wake up my wife, the girls, but then I end up waking up the entire neighborhood. I used to recite that poem mentally. I used to contemplate about the poem. But the magic happened only when I began to say it aloud. And that is the power of saying aloud. The more I began to say it aloud, I realized that I truly enjoyed every single day. No wonder affirmations work, because they drive away years of negative programming and addictive thinking. And as the scriptures say, imagine how darkness gets driven away when light comes bursting in. One of my favorite affirmations, every time I feel a little fearful, a little anxious, a little tense, like I am right now, is this: I am freeing myself from security, sensation, and power addictions that make me try to forcefully control situations in my life and thus destroy my serenity and keep me from loving myself and others. The more I say that, the more I repeat it, I feel power and peace descend on me. That affirmation is from one of the most powerful books that I've read, called The Handbook to Higher Consciousness by Ken Keyes. There are so many such pithy affirmations in that book, when repeated, can remove years of negative programming and negative thinking. It changed my life. That is the power of saying it aloud. Now, when you say it aloud, it not only helps you grow as a person, be everything that you are meant to be, but it helps raise everybody around you to their highest levels. Imagine how you feel when someone says, "You can do it. It's okay, make mistakes," or "You are wonderful just the way you are." And imagine if you hear that when you're 3 years old, 5, 7, 10 years old, 15 years old, especially if it comes from someone of authority, like a parent, a teacher, a coach. I remember our daughter Rati, when she was 4 or 5 years old, used to repeat after me, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Blessings are chasing me down. I am a masterpiece." I just wonder what kind of a world we will be living in if we instill such positive thoughts, such positive thinking with our words early on in their lives. Certainly a world full of superachievers, but also, I believe, a world filled with loving kindness. And that is the power of saying it aloud. But here's the tricky part. It can work the other way too. Imagine someone condemning you every day for many days, and it goes on and on. That can mean years of heartache and pain. It will be hard for you to get away and break free. I remember hearing this metaphor that said, words are like arrows. Think very carefully before you speak, for they sink in deep. So let's all be very stingy with our fault finding, but let's be lavish with our praise, starting at our home, our schools, at work, in the community. Let's all use our words to push other people forward. Tell them what a great job they're doing, and tell them that we are always there to help them. And watch magic happen. That's why I love Toastmasters. Toastmasters builds us. We build each other with our words. As a Toastmaster, as an evaluator, as a grammarian, our words have a tremendous impact on others. And when you keep doing this, and that's when you get to the next level as the Toastmaster, I've had the opportunity, the privilege to be evaluated by many great Toastmasters, masterful evaluators over the years, who've told me not only things that I've done well, but also things that I can improve upon. That has made me a better person every day and has made me who I am today. Arrows of words wrapped with lessons and love. That is the power of saying it aloud. And that is the driving force of me being a Toastmaster today.